Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Tuesday, April 16th, 2018 with yours truly, Eric Salas. This is a show where we discuss news from various news sources via the internet, discuss them in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right a little bit more together on, well, just about everything. Please email me your suggestions or comments to commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K, or call in. Let's have a live discussion. 805-994-0606. Skype, cell, landline, satellite link, whatever you want to do, call in. All right, the big news today, and really the sad news, which we'll get to in a minute, is the burning of Notre-Dame in France. But first, we will start with Fox News, because obviously that's not their main deal. Their thing is glass of water could win, and this is referring to this picture of Pelosi and Ocasio-Cortez. And of course, Pelosi takes a shot at Ocasio-Cortez, saying that her rep, not only hers, Pelosi and her Ocasio-Cortez rep's district is an easy win for Democrats. Actually, she lifted up a glass and says even this glass of water could win if it had a D next to it in those districts, because they were so dominant from Democrats. So there you go, cheap shot, whatever you want to call it. But that is the focus of Fox News, because that's what they do. They create controversy and shit. All right, moving on to the big news. Again, Notre Dame in France. If you've been there, most people who visited France visit Paris, and most people that visit Paris visit Notre Dame. I've probably been to it, at least been in front of it, looking at it at least 10 times, maybe more. But if you've seen the videos yesterday, it was really heartbreaking. People around the world are, contributing money, or going to say they're going to contribute money to fix it. I think the one guy, Selma Hayek's husband's going to donate their family 100 million euros for the repair of it. I'm looking at pictures right now. It's really the main section with the, what's that thing called in the middle? Well, whatever you call it. I don't have it on top of me, so. But billionaire pledged their $450 million already to rebuild that thing. Which, you know what? Well, anyways, I'm not even going to get into it, because the way they work sometimes in these types of countries like France, they take a long time, and that thing's been trying to be restored forever. I mean, this should be, we need money. Let's get this thing done, man. Don't be dragging it on like you have been with the restoration that's been taking place. Fucking throw some money at that thing, man. Get that sucker done. Don't take years and years and years to finish it, because this is what happens when you take such a long time. Shit happens. All right, moving over to CNBC. Stocks could have a quick surge from here. BlackRock's Larry Fink says stocks could rally even more in 2019 as more money jumps back into the market, says the head of world's largest asset managers. So there you go. You heard it here first. USA Today, again, it's all about Notre Dame. The fire's out. Paris succeeds in battle to quench Notre Dame Cathedral blaze. I will be there in June, so I will go take a look at that and take some pictures, I guess. What caused the fire? That's going to be the question here, and I'm sure it's going to take a little bit to determine that. So when we do know that, we'll let you know. BBC, millions pledged to rebuild Notre Dame. Offers to help have been pouring in from around the globe after the fire at the Paris Cathedral. Just a horrible, horrible thing. But it looks like all the stuff around is intact. It was all the wood stuff that burned like a freaking fury. I'd be interested to see I'm sure it had something to do with construction or just lack of safety. Again, I've seen their construction sites over there. It's just a very lax type of doing stuff, and I'm sure that's probably what it was. Or it's maybe the thousands of candles that are in Notre Dame lit all the time. Who knows? That would probably be my actually guess right there. Moving over to MSNBC, White House officials fear being exposed by Mueller report. Here you go. Some of the dozen-plus officials interviewed by Mueller are concerned about president's wrath if they are seen as a source of damaging information in Thursday's report. Reporter Carrie Lee discusses. There you go. Moving over to ESPN, nothing really happening too much in there except Wilson from the Seahawks quarterback just signed one of the largest deals in the NFL. He will be the highest paid player right now in the NFL. There you go. Congratulations, Mr. Wade. Moving over to T to the M to the Z. Nipsey Hussle. Still in the news. Kids don't need charity handouts. He set them up for life. So Nipsey Hussle's family is politely shutting down any fundraising efforts to support his kids, even from celebs, because it turns out, hey, their father made sure they'd be financially secure. But you can never be too financially secure, so maybe you should accept a little bit of that crap, a little bit of money. And here you go again, going back to the, this is made it to TMZ. Russell Wilson, Sierra made a victory video after signing the $140 million deal in their bed. It's a little, like a selfie thing in their bed. If you want to check that out, go to the T to the M to the Z. And here you go. Are you a Game of Thrones fan? And are you curious where they filmed a lot of it? Well, you could win a trip to Croatia if you guess the ending of Game of Thrones, and just happens to be going to Split in Dubrovnik is where a lot of it has been filmed. And I'm just happy to be going to Dubrovnik here in June. Coincidental? I don't know. That's where King's Landing, Quarth, Bravos, and the Westeros Riverlands were filmed. Most of those were filmed in that area. Who knows? I might have to go check that out where they were filmed. All right, that's going to end it for this fantastic Tuesday, but we will go to our Facebook quote, Facebook page, Facebook repost, and this is from Occupy Democrats. They just seem to, the left seems to have more stuff to post on, funny stuff, because obviously it's easy to pick on President Trump. No offense. Well, I don't even care. So it has a picture of Trump looking, down, kind of like, distraught. It says Trump. Now I don't know when this was. I don't know when this was posted. It doesn't have a date. I don't think. Whatever. It says Trump currently has, no Secret Service director, no Homeland Security director, no ICE director, no Secretary of Defense, no Secretary of the Interior, no UN ambassador, no White House chief of staff, and no clue how to run America. Actually, that was pretty funny. All right, that's going to end it for this Tuesday. Have a great day. Be nice to people. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Management Talk Show. Like me on Facebook. Like me on Twitter. I'm going to repost some of this stuff. Definitely repost this one on my page. Have a great Tuesday. Be nice, and we'll see you on Hump Day Wednesday. Ciao.